So I'm going to measure for the right stretcher and for the left stretcher, and then I'll measure for the center stretcher. There's 1,001 ways of doing this, so just choose one of them. Go with it. Now, I put that rubber band on there because I want to find, it's easy to find the center of the leg in relationship to this leg when I've got two sides right there. So that is all that's for. I can look right in between it and get that center without really guessing. Now I'm just going to drop that down because I'm going to be using that in a few minutes. We've got right stretcher, left stretcher, center stretcher. So for the right stretcher, I just pop that right in there, extend that out. And I've got 13 and 13/16. So 13 and 13/16. Now my tenons are 1 1/8 inches. So I've got 1 1/8 inches here, 1 1/8 inches here, which is 2 1/4. 15 and 17/16, which is 16 and 1/16 for the right one. So I'll do the same thing over here on this left one, and it is 13 and 9. Plus 2 and 4, 16 equals 15 and 13/16. There's a 1/4 inch difference in the length of those. I don't pay a bit of attention to that. That could be in the way that I reamed it. It could be because some of the legs are a little bit warped. It really doesn't matter to me. You never see something like that. So now the center stretcher, which is a little trickier. I measure center to center and average it to get the center stretcher. If you measured shoulder to shoulder, you'd have the variable of the thickness of this leg, and I don't want to deal with that. So change the way I'm doing things a little bit. And so I've got 16 and 15/16. 14 and 15/16. So I got 30/16 and 0 and 30. So I have 30 and 30/16. You divide that by 2 equals 15 and 15/16. But now that's not the length of our center stretcher, because now what that does is that gets us halfway between the legs, and it gets us in the center of the side stretchers. Now the side stretchers are 1 5/8 inches, so that means if we're in the center of them, we're only 13/16 into the side stretcher. So we don't want a 13/16 tenon, we want 1 1/8 inch tenon. So we're 5/16 shy over here and 5/16 shy over here. So I'm going to add 10/16 to that, which is 15 and 25/16. 16 and 9/16. Now, believe it or not, I've made a mistake with that math before, and it is a bummer to do that. So I have a check, and you can use this as your only measurement if you're math deficient like me, but it's not quite as accurate, but it's accurate enough probably. You can just twist that rubber band, kind of put it right like that right there. Then you cut the 5/8 that you added right there. Cut that 5/8. and got 16 and 9/16, and that's what we got, 16 and 9/16. So that's my check. So now I feel confident when I go turn the stretchers, so that's what I'll be doing next.